have 8 wonderful grandchildren. You see that smile on my face, right?
And what's the age ranges of them?
Starting from 31 until 9. He'll be 9 September 11th.
Okay, and what do your grandkids call you?
One called me Gramps. One called me Grandma Letter. I don't know what Christopher called me. And the rest of them call me Grandma.
I'll tell you a couple of quick stories. My daughter Leslie was going through some cancer treatments one time and had one of those hats with the wig on the back. And Mason just snatched the hat off her head and had never seen a girl with no hair, but he was just like astounded. But Leslie said, but he still loves me even with no hair. So that was so cool.
We have a pretty good relationship. We want to make sure that he's in church and that he's involved in church, like Aftershock. I think it's super that they're considering him, letting him play his drums. That's, to me, that I was probably more excited than he was.
When I do his homework with him, he don't want to read it. He hated it. I didn't know why, but I couldn't keep up with the math. So he got me there. I don't care what numbers I tried, and he knows the answer before he could finish writing. And I said, "How you get that?" And he laughed. But I didn't know he had that gift. And I said, "Oh, God, give him a gift."
Is there any TV shows y'all like to watch together or anything?
The number one for me and him is probably General Hospital.
General Hospital, no.
Well, for me,
No.
yes, but that's one of my nanas.
Yeah, that's her favorite, so we have to watch it.
When it comes on. When it comes on.
Hey, keep the lady happy and everybody else is happy.
When it comes on, it says Net. And then it's like, hey, you want to watch General Hospital? I'm like,
We do.
do we have a choice?
He catches me. Oh, he's very, very competitive.
Okay, with you?
Anybody. He hate to lose. I want him to watch this. He hate to lose.
Where does he get that from? Does he get it from you?
Maybe.
Okay, and do you have any kind of funny stories or anything that happened with him?
Funny stories? No, not so funny. Some stories where I had to take them to church all the time. I like church, but my first granddaughter wanted to stay after church, and then she wanted to do this at church and that at church. It should be a good thing, but it wore me out. But now she's in the military, so. But I have some good grandchildren, even though they get on my nerves.
But I love him, and he's probably one of my best friends.
I feel the same way. I really do. He's the one who's actually helped me through most of my life. There's a lot of hard time that's happened. Like things that's happened at school, he's really been the one that's mostly been there for me, really. That's
I've been there with his sisters and his brother going all through school, and I've loved every minute of it.
I guess I'd like to say that we can learn a lot from children, and Denise and I are always learning from our grandchildren. And I'll tell you just one quick thing is our little grandson Ivan's only 1 year old, but when he goes to church, he is absolutely exuberant in praise. His hands are up high. He's like making these sounds, ah, and he just loves to praise God. And it just reminds me of what Jesus said in Matthew. He said that have you never read, you have prepared praise from the mouths of infants and nursing babes. So there's a lot that we can learn from our grandkids about loving the Lord, praising the Lord, worshiping the Lord, and even having a relationship with Him.